But congratulations. Let's kick this call off. So we are going to be talking about, we might have covered this before, but we've got a lot of new people. So we're going to circle back. And as a wise mentor once told me, that if you're not living it, if you're not embodying it, you don't know it. So it's always good to revisit information until it really internalizes. So today I want to talk about why symmetry is the best business opportunity in America. Now, there's a lot of ways that people can make money out there. Look on the internet, there's all sorts of things, some legitimate, some not. But why does symmetry provide the best opportunity for you? Number one, you can build an agency with symmetry, and it's really for the cost of an insurance license. So, a couple $100, and you can build an entire agency, an entire business. Now, corporate provides the marketing. Corporate develops leads for us. Corporate provides all the training. They provide incentive trips along with carriers. And all you have to do is plug in and go to this system, and you can build that agency. You can do that. You get to utilize all the resources available to you at no extra cost, unless you're talking leads, which they develop and market for us. So we're getting proprietary leads. You get all of that. You can build that agency at your own speed, and you can rise to the level that you're willing to work for here. We have agents that make an extra $500 a month. We have agents that make an additional $15,000 a month. We have agency owners that make $30,000 a month. We have everyone in between. And all of that is because that's what that individual wants to make. This is all about what you're willing to do and what you're willing to work for and how much you're willing to grow yourself in the process. Those are the requirements. Those are the stipulations. It's not what anyone thinks about you. It's not whether I like you or not that dictates when you get promoted. It's not like that. It's not anything else aside from what you're willing to do, what you're willing to work for, and how much you're willing to grow yourself. You get the control here over how much income you make and your schedule. Requirement, you do things legal. That's it. Everything else is up to you. Symmetry provides you the opportunity to stop trading time for money. You don't have to give more time to make more money here. You just have to build a bigger agency and you make more money in the same amount of time. In a regular job, you work for 2 weeks, you get paid once. Doesn't matter how hard you work in those 2 weeks. Doesn't matter how often you show up. Doesn't matter whether you worked harder than somebody else in your same position. You're still paid the same, and you're still paid once. Here, you can be paid daily for what you do. Here, you can do something once and get paid for years and years and years. I hired Tommy Boy Ellefson a year after I started, so in 2021. And I've been paid every single week since then because of his efforts. He hired Ibble, same thing, every single week. That's how this works. You hire somebody, you bring someone into your agency, you're paid based off of their efforts and your own. Now, I've been here for 4 years, and so I've gotten to know the insurance industry a little bit. I didn't know it at all before I got here, so that happens over time. But what I've learned is in other places, in other organizations, other companies, you don't get the opportunity to own your own agency. Sure, you'll see people with a State Farm location. You'll see people with a Progressive location or a Farmers Insurance location. But the thing with those companies is you could spend 50 years growing your agency, developing your clientele, building up other agents to come work there with you. And when you die, that agency gets swallowed back up by the company. It doesn't go to your family. It doesn't have any sort of lasting legacy for the people that you love. You work your whole life and it turns into nothing after you die. Here, that's not the case. Once you're an agency owner, that is yours. That's your family's. You can be in this company for 10, 20, 30, 50, 80 years. And at the end of that, the more you put in, the bigger this gets, the more that that stays with your family forever. So you're actually working towards something that you own. It's like the difference between renting a house and owning a house. You're still making payments, right? You're still either paying rent or paying a mortgage. But what's the difference? You're paying towards something that you own, that's yours, that you get to have the say over what it looks like and all of that, or you're just paying into somebody else's pocket. You get to decide that. And here you get the opportunity for ownership. Now, since 2009, which is when Symmetry started, they went from having one product with one carrier, mortgage protection with American Amicable. That's how things started here. To now, 15 years later, we have products for regular life insurance, debt-free life, grow-up plans for kids, retirement solutions. We have over 40 different carriers that we partner with. And this has transitioned from being 100% in-home to being 100% from home, meaning you can do things all online and from your phone, from your couch. And what's funny is we now, thanks to digital leads, thanks to all of that, agents are making more money faster than what they used to do back then too. Plus, in those 15 years, corporate has raised commission by 20%. Like I said earlier, I started off at 60%. So this all even happened in the last 4 years. 20% raise in commissions. We have a state-of-the-art training. You can pop into HQ. You can learn anything you want to know 10 times over. You can get lost in there if you want to, just learning and learning and learning. We have technology to help you track and grow your business. Again, faster and better than it was ever done before, and than any other company combined is able to do. That's why we coined the term InsurTech. We've combined technology with insurance, which has never been done before. This is an archaic industry. Even when I started, we were still on Zoom. And what's funny about that is 2 weeks before that, they were still going to people's houses. Electronic applications were kind of a thing, but not really. You were still like filling things out by hand, scanning them in. You could send them to the carriers. You didn't have to mail them anymore or fax them anymore, whatever a fax machine is. Didn't have to do that anymore. But you're still going to people's houses. Then COVID hit. I came in May of 2020. So that's right around that time. And 2 weeks before I started, they had transitioned to 100% virtual. So we were running appointments over Zoom. We were still teaching clients to come on, get on Zoom. I was a Zoom tech expert in those days, getting people on Zoom, figuring out how to do this thing while also doing a presentation, also running a script, filling out an application online, sending it to the carrier. All of that happened in a 2-week time frame. Now, fast forward 4 years, no one does Zoom anymore, really. If they want to, that's their prerogative. Don't have to. It's all over the phone these days. I've written several applications from my phone. I did it from the Costco parking lot one time. I've done it from a TJ Maxx. I've done it in the airport. I've done it all sorts of places. In the backyard, in the pool, I've written an app in a hot tub. Can do all of that from your phone now. In just 4 years, that's where we've transitioned to. Every single carrier that we work with is electronic. Every application. You can do pretty much everything digital with them now. We've got stuff that updates automatically. We've got software that puts things onto your calendar so that you can just live your life and run your business. Automatic reminders are sent to your clients for you. All of this is done in just a matter of 4 years. And it's just going to keep getting better and better and better. Here we have endless opportunities to train and improve your skills. Again, HQ, you can go in there and become an expert in anything. You can become an expert in final expense, in debt-free life retirement solutions. You can become an expert in infinite banking concepts, which is a new thing that we've developed in the last couple of years. You can become an expert in mortgage protection, general life insurance, IULs. You can do it all. You can do what you want, and you can continually improve your sales skills along the way. We have in-person events to associate and allow you to catch on fire. You have the opportunity to be around those that are excited, those that are here for the same opportunity as you, those who are there a little bit further than you, so you can learn from them, develop relationships with them, grow together. You have that opportunity here. Plus, I mentioned this earlier, better bonuses than any other company in the industry, and better bonuses than most companies in the world. We have people here making an additional $150,000 a month in bonuses. Bonuses. Just us, we've made $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 in bonuses in 1 month before. Consistently about $1,200 in bonuses. Extra money that comes just from doing a good job, because corporate rewards activity. They reward effort. They don't reward talent. They don't reward being friends with the right people. They reward effort. And here you can earn as much as you want based off of the effort that you put in. You can write business in any state that you're licensed in. Again, back in the day, you could only write business in your own state because we were all working, well, they were all working in home, meeting with people at their kitchen table, kneecap to kneecap. Now, doesn't matter. Borders have come down. You can buy leads in any state that you want. You can work leads in any state and any time zone that you want. And you can recruit people from any state that you want. You don't have to have anything local to have a functioning, growing organization. We don't have any quotas, territories, no ceilings, no limits on what you can do here. All of that is available for those willing to work for it and those willing to follow the system that's been created. Plug and play system. I mentioned associate and I mentioned conference. We have the opportunity again to be around people who want to improve themselves and their lives, and you get to learn from them. We get to catch that fire. And for those that have never been to a conference before, it's difficult to explain. And everyone that has been to a conference, nodding their heads, they get it, because you have to be there to experience it. You have to be in the crowd. You have to be a part of the energy, a part of the excitement, a part of it to really feel it. But every single person who's gone to conference has left with their life changed. Every single person who's chose not to go to conference, their life has been exactly the same. So on September 13th, when we're leaving conference, everyone who went will have their lives changed. Everyone that decided to go, September 13th is going to look just like the 12th, just like the 11th, just like the 10th, just like the 9th. It's going to look the same. So you get to decide. You know, some of you are thinking, I can't afford to go to conference. I just started here. I got my license. I paid all of that money. I maybe have paid for leads for a couple of weeks. Haven't had anything pan out yet. I want to see if this works before I go to conference. Listen, that's exactly why you need to go. Figure out what you need to do. I've had people sell cars. I've had people put this on a credit card because they know they're going to earn what they need to pay that off quickly. Because when you go to conference, you're going to learn what you need to know. Statistics show that those who go shorten their learning curve by 6 months. So imagine, from now until the beginning of the year, you could skip all that learning, or you can sit there in it, grind through it, struggle, suffer, go through that, and at the end, how are you going to feel? So you can come out of conference in September being 6 months ahead, or you can sit in it and go through that. It's up to you. Who likes shortcuts, right? This business is hard. This is tough. The rewards are worth it. But if you have any opportunity to shorten that curve, take it. Take it from me. Take that opportunity to shorten it. So shorten things up by 6 months. You're going to learn what you need to know. There are hundreds of breakouts, I think, this year. So you can learn whatever you need from the best of the best. They pick the best to teach these breakouts. So you're going to learn how to increase your sales. You're going to learn how to increase your close ratio. You're going to learn how to dial appropriately. You're going to how to overcome fear on the phones. You're going to learn all of these things on top of all sorts of other stuff, on top of meeting people in the hallway, seeing, hey, I saw you on a leaderboard. What kind of leads are you buying? What are you doing? What's working for you? These things only happen at conference. They only happen at conference. So make that decision for yourself. Now, all of this is available at Symmetry. All of that is the opportunity here, which is why I think it's the best opportunity for business here. Now, to get there, to get where you need to go, you only need to grow yourself. Who you are today got you to where you are today. Who you want to be is a decision you make that's going to get you there. And you have to grow. You have to become bigger. You have to become bigger than your problems. You have to become bigger than those around you, because they're going to want somebody to follow. And that's going to be you. You have to become the person that's worth following. And how do you do that? You do that by reading. You do that by associating. You do that by going to things like conference and talking to people who are where you want to be, surrounding yourself with those that are growing versus those that aren't. You do that by making sacrifices. You do that by spending time in the areas that are going to push you forward versus the areas that hold you back. You're trading in some true crime podcasts for some Ed Milet podcasts. You're trading in some book reading versus some Netflix watching. You're trading that in now. You're making sacrifices because that's going to take you where you need to go. It doesn't take that long to change your life here. But what if I told you 3 solid years of sacrifice would lead to the rest of your life having time and money and freedom to do whatever you want? Would you make that trade? Would you sacrifice the next 3 years to have a life like Danny Young, like Jamie Susie? And if you don't know who they are, you will. Would you make that trade? Grind it out, figure it out, and you know what? You're going to make a lot of money in those 3 years. It's not like you suffer the whole time. But is it worth it? Is it worth it to you to have that lifestyle? See, here you're encouraged to become. You're encouraged to become more. You're encouraged to become bigger. You're encouraged to become financially capable rather than just financially stable. You're encouraged to become a person of influence rather than one being influenced. You're encouraged to become the person you were meant to be. And who you were meant to be is who you decide to be. So, why Symmetry is the best business opportunity of today? It's a vehicle for you to elevate your life in every single way. You look at the people at the top of this company, you know what they all have in common? They have health, they have vitality, they have freedom, they have more than financial security. They've got financial ability, and they're impacting others. You have all of those things through this vehicle.
Hey, dude.
Hunter, you're not muted.
Hey, not much. How are you?
I was on a roll.
Just scream across the house.
And look at that. Look at that. All right. So anyways, you have this vehicle, and all you need to do is learn how to drive it. So with that, we'll close it down for today. Everybody have an awesome, awesome week. Reach out. Let us know what you need. We'll talk to you same time, same place next week. Have a good one, y'all.